80 years ago, Captain Dick Nelms was flying World War II combat missions over Europe in the iconic B-17. Today, he's flying a private plane into Missouri's Whiteman Air Force Base to meet a different bomber built for a new generation, the B-2. I first met Dick Nelms last year at the Museum of Flight in Seattle, where he volunteers. But today, the 509th Bomb Wing is showing this 102-year-old vet what the stealth bomber is all about.
Wow. Come on over, I'll share with you guys a few things about the B-2. What you see here is the culmination of 80s technology with a whole lot of upgrades over the years. And Dick, this is what a modern bomb bay looks like.
Wow.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
A little different than your B-17, but the idea is the same.
Wow. Never having been close to that airplane before, the whole thing is just amazing. I'm an optical person. I was a graphic designer. Seeing it was the big thing. The wingspan, side view, front view, it's just beautiful. With my eyesight and age, I would have no business in there other than just looking. But the instrumentation is great. There's no comparison.
When you were in a B-17, the war planners and the targeteers would ask the question, how many aircraft is it going to take out this one target today? We have completely flipped that on its head. And now it's, how many targets do you want to take out with one airplane? And that is the generational improvements that we've done.
But no matter how technology advances over time, survivability and dominance comes down to the aircrew.
You were part of the 8th Air Force. We're here at Whiteman, which is also part of the 8th Air Force. What do you see when you look at the airmen that you've met today?
I'm sure that they are much further trained than we were. I had 9 months of pilot training and I was flying combat.
Wow.
But to compare the two, it's the best today.
Yeah.
That was the best.
Yeah.
While the B-2's power comes from its stealth and advanced avionics, the B-17 relied on brute force through heavy armament and manual targeting. And it worked. The B-17s played a key role in weakening Nazi Germany. Dick flew 35 of those strategic bombing missions, earning 5 air medals, the Presidential Unit Citation, and the Distinguished Flying Cross.
It's not a piece of shrapnel, but I guess you could use it as one. You're familiar with coins and how all that process works, I'm sure. This is the 509th Bomb Wing Commander's coin. And there's no mistaking this coin for anything else out there because it's in the shape of the B-2.
Oh.
And on the bottom it says, fear what you cannot see, which is exactly how we like it in the stealth business.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, sir.
That's great. Just keep them flying. That's what we said back in 1940, you know. Should I go like this? One of my best is doing this.
Well, your last pose in front of the B-17 in World War II, how did you do that?
I don't think a picture was taken.
No picture was taken?
No.
Well, we can make a forward last time. How about this? We'll do this.
Yeah, okay.